Thank you for joining with me here in A Course in Miracles, Foundation for Inner Peace, 3rd edition. Today we are picking up on Section 4, Practicing the Holy Instant, in Chapter 15, The Holy Instant. The reason this course is simple is that truth is simple. Complexity is of the ego and is nothing more than the ego's attempt to obscure the obvious. You could live forever in the holy instant, beginning now and reaching to eternity, but for a very simple reason. Do not obscure the simplicity of this reason, for if you do, it will be only because you prefer not to recognize it and not to let it go. The simple reason, simply stated, is this: the holy instant is a time in which you receive and give perfect communication. This means, however, that it is a time in which your mind is open, both to receive and give. It is the recognition that all minds are in communication. It therefore seeks to change nothing, but merely to accept everything. How can you do this when you would prefer to have private thoughts and keep them? The only way you could do that would be to deny the perfect communication that makes the holy instant what it is. You believe you can harbor thoughts you would not share, and that salvation lies in keeping thoughts to yourself alone. For in private thoughts known only to yourself, you think you find a way to keep what you would have alone and share what you would share. And then you wonder why it is that you are not in full communication with those around you and with God, who surrounds all of you together. Every thought you would keep hidden shuts communication off because you would have it so. It is impossible to recognize perfect communication while breaking communication holds value to you. Ask yourself honestly, would I want to have perfect communication, and am I wholly willing to let everything that interferes with it go forever? If the answer is no, then the Holy Spirit's readiness to give it to you is not enough to make it yours. For you are not ready to share it with Him, and it cannot come into a mind that has decided to oppose it. For the holy instant is given and received with equal willingness, being the acceptance of the single will that governs all thought. The necessary condition for the holy instant does not require that you have no thoughts that are not pure, but it does require that you have none that you would keep. I'm going to repeat that. But it does require that you have none that you would keep. Innocence is not of your making. It is given you the instant you would have it. Atonement would not be if there were no need for it. You will not be able to accept perfect communication as long as you would hide it from yourself. For what you would hide is hidden from you. In your practice, then, try only to be vigilant against deception, and seek not to protect the thoughts you would keep to yourself. Let the Holy Spirit's purity shine them away, and bring all your awareness to the readiness for purity. He offers you, I'm sitting here thinking about if we don't take anything too seriously, then there's nothing to hide, There's no deep, dark secrets we need to hold on to. Nothing's that serious. And it reminds me a lot of my relationship with my husband, because we have told each other, well, I have told him, I haven't kept any private thoughts. I'm not saying ever, but I don't have any dark secrets from him. If I'm concerned about something, I tell it to him, I speak it, and then we can let it go. So it's it's about not taking things too heavily, too seriously. Nothing is worth that. So it goes right along with this, is we cannot have separate thoughts if nothing is that serious. And nothing in this world is that serious. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to repeat this. Let the Holy Spirit's purity shine them away and bring all your awareness to the readiness for purity. He offers you. Okay, for the purity he offers you. I did it again. Thus will he make you ready to acknowledge that you are host to God and hostage to no one and to nothing. So thank you for joining with me in practicing the Holy Instant in Chapter 15, Section 4. Chapter 15 is the Holy Instant. I love you. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for your patience and forgiveness with my rambling. I just felt that was important. It came up. Not very often do things that are important come up in me, but as I told you in the beginning, I will share them if they do. And I love you. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow.